Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl S Nova, the Universal Donor, and I'd like to welcome you back to Stiletto Empress Tarot at s.e.tarot99. Thank you so much for visiting. Thank you for all your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes. Your girl is at 40 subscribers. Yes. Thank you for getting in tune with your girl. Because you know I appreciate you or whatever. Happy Father's Day to all the daddies, uncle daddies, men who take care of children like and alike. You know, definitely appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for those that have never neglected their children. Thank you for those that have stepped in on behalf of children that have been neglected, and thank you for those that have always just been a father figure, because that is energetically who you are. Massive love to you, and shout out to whoever caught all of them sex traffickers and managed to save 100 kids. Yes, kudos to y'all. And whoever the parents were that never reported their kids missing, it's all right. The universe saw you. As above, so below. So don't even worry about it, because yours is coming. Anyway, this is a collective read, all signs included. Take what resonates, leave what does not. And do not trip, potato chip, because you already know that you got that dip. All right. Father God, ancestors the Most High, I ask that you grant the collective the serenity to accept the things that they cannot change, the courage to change the things that they can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Yeah. All right, so let's see what we got. Do a market shuffle. We got Three of Cups, parties, indulgence, happiness. We got the High Priestess, sacred knowledge, divine feminine, unconscious mind. We got the Eight of Cups, abandonment, walking away, disappointment. We got the cheat sheet. We got the Nine of Cups, dreams come true, satisfaction, abundance. And we have the Ace of Coins, financial opportunity, prosperity, manifesting money. So what I'm getting is there is a high priestess and or high priest that can celebrate because they walked into a new era of abundance and financial opportunity. I'm getting due to following their dreams. You know, the Eight of Cups is facing backwards, and so is the Nine of Cups. This is somebody that went on a journey alone and you know, stuck to a plan of their own to have their own abundance and financial stability, or a new financial endeavor. We got the Three of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, cycles of life, fate, good luck. Okay. Under High Priestess, we got nostalgia, old friends, innocence. Under the Eight of Cups, we got the Knight of Wands, fearless, risk taker, free spirit. Under the cheat sheet, we got Seven of Wands, conviction, defiance, stand your ground. Under the Nine of Cups, we have the Devil, vices, temptation, manipulation. And under the Ace of Coins, we have the Queen of Wands. We're not gonna take it. I knew it was going to jump out of my body. Passionate, take charge, energetic. So this is pretty much saying that the wheel is going in your favor, High Priestess. And you are in like an innocent energy. You're remembering. I feel like you're remembering who you used to be. You're remembering who you were in the past. You got a hold of yourself again. And it seems like you moved away from those that were, negative. When I see the Three of Cups now, when I see the Devil, I see a group of people that overindulge but are also watching you. A group of people that overindulge but are also watching you get wish fulfillment and abundance. Eight of Cups, Knight of Wands. Yeah, you walked away and decided to bet on yourself. And you are defending your actions. You're defending your plan. The cheat sheet here gives me that when you walked away, you had a plan. You had a plan for yourself to get your wish fulfillment. And by walking away to what is truly for you, it granted you another financial opportunity. And it also may have granted you better health, because health is also wealth. The coins do also represent health. By doing that, everything's going in your favor due to you remembering who you were from the past. And you're defending your decision. You're defending yourself against these vices and temptation. And you're defending your keep. Queen of Wands. That's what I'm getting. Or maybe there could be a Queen of Wands that is watching you along with this group. A group that is overindulgent, very manipulative. They are watching you. They are watching you take this leap of faith and get everything you want. So yeah, a group from your past is watching you move forward fearlessly and seeing you be consistent in standing your ground, and they want to know what you're doing. They want to know what you're doing. They're watching you, and this Queen of Wands is trying to stand in the way of your Ace of Coins, trying to stand in the way of your new financial endeavors. Usually the Queen of Wands gives me a good energy. But with the High Priestess coming out here first, because, the High Priestess embodies all queens. With her coming out here first, that lets me know that the Queen of Wands is somebody that wants what you have. And even looking at the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Coins now, the way the Queen of Wands hand is upward, it's like she wants to snatch that away from you, because as you can see, the string is broken. She wants to take your financial opportunity, your prosperity. She wants to manifest what you have, and she's trying to find a way to manipulate the situation to where she gets your financial prosperity and opportunities behind your back. Because as you can see, your back is turned. But even though your back is turned, you still see what's going on. And you're still defending yourself, even though your back is turned. Because as you can see in this card, this person has a bat, but it looks like a doctor, aka a practitioner, which is probably the Queen of Wands. They think they being sneaky. They think they being sneaky, but you see them. You see her flashlight, and even in this section, it would be down like this because it's down in the next row. So yeah, you see them. You see this Queen of Wands. You know what's going on, and you're defending yourself, even though your back is turned to the situation. It's like you're moving forward, but you're not naive. They may think you are. She may think you are, along with this group that can't stop watching you, but that's not the case. these people from the past, this Three of Cups and the Devil, they're definitely watching you. They're watching you, and they're overindulging. They're obsessed with watching you. They're obsessed with trying to stand in the way, trying to take something from you. Wheel of Fortune, Three of Cups, Three of Swords. They're heartbroken by things going in your way. Things going your way. High Priestess, Six of Cups, Ace of Wands. Yeah. They don't like the fact that you get to move forward. Once again, somebody with their back turned. You're moving towards the sun. You're taking action. You're going in a new direction. This is 3 cards out here with your back turned to whatever these people got going on. You don't care. You walked away for your own wish fulfillment, and you had a breakthrough. You created your own path. You're going in your own direction, and it's working in your favor. This group is heartbroken by that, but they can't stop watching. Knight of Wands, Eight of Cups, Judgment. They want to try and cast some type of judgment on you for moving on, for doing what you want to do. They want to call judgment on you to stop you from moving forward. They wanted to call judgment on you, but judgment is being called on them by defending yourself and moving towards your own happiness. Judgment was called on them when you decided to defend yourself, and by moving forward and not looking back. So, yeah. 7 of Wands cheat sheet, 10 of Wands. You defending yourself, defending your own heart's desire, defending your own plan is leaving these people burdened, leaving this Queen of Wands burdened. Her and this group, because they're not getting your ace. They're definitely not getting your ace. They really want to try and stop you from moving forward. They want to try and stop you from defending yourself. They didn't want you to have any kind of defense. They wanted you to fall victim to the vices of the devil in this overindulging group of people. She wanted you to be like them, and that's not it. That's not you. The Devil, 9 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Yeah. They wanted you to fall to all of this. This was supposed to end you. All of this was definitely supposed to end you, and now this Queen of Wands wants to play victim now that it's out here. They're heartbroken because they're burdened, and whatever game they were playing, it's over. Stabbing you in the back with this group didn't stop you from moving forward. Queen of Wands, Ace of Coins, the Emperor. So you were supposed to be heartbroken, not being able to move forward. Judgment was supposed to be called on you so you could be burnt out and stabbed in the back by an emperor. On this Devil card, that's who's at the top. It's a male. 2 females and a male. This Queen of Wands and this Devil energy, that's who was supposed to do that. They work together to manipulate your path. They didn't want you to be on your path because they know your path comes with abundance. And it doesn't matter what they did. You still kept moving forward and you did not look back. There's not one card here for you, collective, that shows you looking back. I don't even believe this 10 of Wands is for you. This is what they wanted for you, but it is not you. because this Queen of Wands is trying to run away from judgment. And the backstabbing that they did with this Emperor. It's almost like, even though they collaborated together, this Emperor should have been more structured. It seems like this Emperor could have possibly just been very, very gullible. This Emperor definitely walked away from you, and you knew that. You saw it. This Emperor did plan to abandon you, but I mean, even so, that abandonment, it didn't do nothing but help you move forward into what you needed to do. But you know what? I ain't going to jump to too many conclusions on this, but all I do know is that the devil, this Queen of Wands, this Emperor energy, they knew. It's almost like they checked into your Akashic records and knew what was destined for you, just like you knew what was destined for you. And you knew that people were coming towards you to have you burdened. And that wasn't your call. And this group from the past wanted to, they're now facing judgment. They're now facing judgment for standing in your way. 3 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Cups. Death. New beginnings, transformation, powerful movement. Yeah. Your good luck is their misfortune. And you're still moving forward. You brought an ending to this by moving on. You transformed and you kept moving forward on to what your plan is. You really wasn't supposed to be able to defend yourself. I hate when it comes out like this, because it's like, why y'all be so worried about one person? Why does it take a group to go against one person? Like, why can't y'all just do what y'all do and leave people alone? Ace of Wands, 6 of Cups, High Priestess. The Chariot. Control, focus, willpower. Yeah, they're mad that they can't control you. They're mad that they can't control you. You are still moving on. You are still focused. And by remaining in your power, that's why judgment is being called. Somebody might even want forgiveness, but you're not having it. For what? For what? What is there to be forgiven? You wanted to cause somebody a bunch of trauma and backstab them and all that extra stuff. No, that's for you, baby. That ain't for this person. That ain't for this High Priestess. Judgment, Knight of Wands, 8 of Cups. Knight of Swords. This aggressive energy. Really wanted to stab you in the back. They're burdened by this action towards you. And it's giving me this Emperor devil energy. Wanted to manipulate the situation, constantly gang stalking you, wanted to stab you in the back and have you burdened. And judgment is being called on that. And you get to move forward, and they do not. They are heartbroken by it. Sorry or not, you shouldn't have did it. 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands, cheat sheet. 6 of Coins. Charitable giving, shared wealth, generosity. They were not fair with you in the past. This Queen of Wands made sure that this Emperor was not fair with you in the past. This Queen of Wands made sure that this Emperor did not give equal give and take. This Queen of Wands might have even made this Knight of Swords do what he did to you. Convinced him convinced him to breadcrumb you, convinced him to leave you burdened and leave you to have to defend yourself against this group of people. Because every time you walk away, you're alone. So you were literally left to defend yourself while all of these people ganged up on you. Ten of Swords, the Devil, Nine of Cups. Quick reference guide. Past, present, future. Yeah. This is what they did in the past. This is what they were currently trying to do. And this is what they were going to continue to do. That was the plan. They did it in the past with friends. This Knight of Swords was currently trying to backstab you. And they were going to continue this on in the future. That was literally the entire plan. To continue the abuse from the past with this group. Emperor, Queen of Wands, Ace of Coins. Two of Wands. Personal power, moving forward, embracing change. On this card, she's burning something. So with this quick reference guide right here, past, present, and future, this Queen of Wands is trying to burn any evidence that she did this. She's trying to burn any evidence of her and this Emperor was in cahoots to backstab you, because they're burdened by this. They celebrated you being abandoned because it was already planned for this to happen to you. What they did not expect to happen was when you walked away, you were walking into your destiny. And when they realized that you were continuing to move forward, this Queen of Wands was trying to configure a way to manipulate and take from you financially. With these cell phones and things out, it's almost like they were cyber stalking you and possibly doing something with phones to take from you. But you were able to defend yourself from those in the past, because this Knight of Wands got to stick and this Seven of Wands got to stick. No matter what, you still defended yourself from what you could see and what you couldn't see. And you never stopped being a good person. You intuitively knew all of this. What's on the bottom? Strength, courage, overcoming control, Nine of Coins, Four of Wands. Yeah, you were strong, you remained self-reliant, and you are being celebrated for that. They celebrated your demise too soon. They thought by abandoning you, it was going to be a problem. No. It was almost like a blessing in disguise to walk away from these people, to follow your own dreams, because your abundance was already there. And they were trying to snatch that from you. This Queen of Wands and this Emperor, who was trying to backstab you and leave you burdened. But there's judgment being called on them. That's why you get to go forward, and they're heartbroken by that. Your new beginning still comes, even though they wanted to try and control your life's narrative by being opinionated, assertive, and impulsive, and being stingy, not giving equal give and take. And this was definitely what they did in the past, the present, and the future. And they're trying to burn evidence of it all. But this Ten of Swords saying that it's been at least 10 years. If y'all been doing this all of this time, it went from literally a quick thing to where they could do, they came up with something really quick, and it was slow and steady for a while. The opinionated, impulsive part, this Knight of Swords impulsively jumped the gun with this Queen of Wands. This Knight of Swords Emperor energy jumped the gun with this Queen of Wands, and it was steady for a while. whatever they were getting out of this, the Ace of Coins that they were taking from you, it was steady for a while. Because they were slow and steady with trying to do things to you over time. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. I'm really getting this as over a decade. But you remain strong. You remain self-reliant. And you're being celebrated for it. At the end of all of this, you were still going to get whatever was destined for you. They may have slowed you down and kept trying to slow you down at a consistent rate over the last decade or so. But slowing you down doesn't mean that you're stopped. Because this 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, Ace of Coins, Ace of Wands, you already knew what was destined for you. And so did fate. It was fated for you to get through this. Now, you might have had to go through some things. In the past, you went through a lot. In the present, you went through a lot. You're still working some things out, but the future is yours. That's a given. So I wouldn't even worry about these people too much, because one monkey, let alone a bunch, doesn't stop your show.